Hi, I'm wrongful death attorney Roger Krause. Do you know why many people hire us, wrongful death lawyers? The answer may be surprising to you. The reason that many people tell us that they contact us and want to hire us is because they don't want the bad thing to happen again to someone else. They don't want another family to suffer through the death of a loved one because someone else, the defendant, was careless, negligent, committed malpractice. Those terms all mean the same thing. And so that's the reason they hire us, is to prevent it from happening again. Now, the only measure of damages, what can we recover for you and your family? The answer is simple: money. That's all we can recover: money. Money damages is the measure of the value of the life that was lost. And the elements of what rolls into there is complicated, but real quick, it's the value of the life from the decedent's perspective, right? So that we bring in, it's not the perspective of someone else, it's the perspective of the decedent. How much did they enjoy their own life? What was the value of the life from the perspective, from the viewpoint of the decedent? It's almost as if we are bringing in the ghost of the loved one and saying, well, did you think your life was worth something? And, right, the answer, of course, is yeah, regardless of how old the person may be. Even if they're in the last year of life, that is a life that is valuable. So going back to the other things that can be recovered is the value of the life. That's the most important, and arguably that's the most valuable. The second piece is the economics that the decedent might bring to the family. This, of course, is important in situations when a loved one leaves behind young children. Right? They need to be provided for. If someone is making $50,000 a year, they have another 20 years of working, that's $1 million that's lost in value to the family. And then there's other recoverables, medical expenses, funeral expenses, and that kind of stuff. But the most important being the value of the life. And so money serves as something as for compensation. It holds accountability over the defendant, the wrong ones, the people who are accountable. And that's particularly important, the accountability. In fact, that's the reason that many folks, as you said at the beginning, were interested in hiring us in the first place. And that is the role of these types of lawsuits, is to make society safer, to make people be aware and pay attention, because otherwise they're facing a penalty. Coming back to, and when we think about value of life, by the way, and that's why it's so important to put a significant dollar amount on the life that was lost, right? Because of its symbolic meaning. We are a country of symbols. We have the flag, right, which is now sometimes denigrated. People kneel, right? We have symbols all around us, and money is a symbol, and the value that a jury places on a loved one's life is important, not only for the money, not only for the accountability, but as a symbol of value to the loved one and to the family themselves, right? It's like saying to Johnny or Mary or Dakar or anybody else, your loved one's life mattered, right? That's why we bring wrongful death actions. Stay safe. If you want to have and learn more information, maybe send an email to info@kgwlegal.com and ask for a copy of our book on wrongful death actions in Georgia, Fighting Back. Thank you for listening.